So let's solve the question number 4 of the CKS series. So first of all, we need to set the context of the Kubernetes cluster. I will just run this. Now the question is that there is a deployment container host hacker in namespace teamred, which mounts container D as a host path, volume of node, where it's running. This means that the pod can access various data about the containers running on the same node. To prevent this, configure namespace teamred to enforce the baseline pod security standard. Once completed, delete the pod of the deployment mentioned above. Check the replica set events and write the event logs lines too, containing the reason why the pod isn't recreated to this file. Okay, so as you can see that we have to set the baseline policy to this namespace. So whenever you heard about baseline or pod security standards, so what you can do, you can just simply need to understand that we have to enforce that particular policy or pod security standard to the particular namespace. So first of all, we will check the pods running in the teamred. So I will just run the command and you can see the pods are running right now. And again, if we check the replica sets, so replica sets are fine. And if I just describe the replica set, so as in the last of the question, you can see that it was saying to check the logs or events. So you can see the events of the replica sets here, and right now there is no events. So the main thing is that we need to prevent this using configuring the namespace to enforce the baseline pod security standard. So I will just go to the Kubernetes documentation. Here I will just search pod security standards, and then here you can see you just need to click it on this and just get it one line that we need to configure the PSS. So I'm expecting that it should be somewhere here. Okay, so this is baseline namespace, pod security admission controller. So I will just click here and you can see there is one manifest for this particular namespace, and the label is this we have to use because you can see we have to use the enforce mode on the baseline PSS. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this, and as you know, to add the label we use klabel command, and then we need to use the namespace, which is an object, and then we need to provide the name of the namespace, and then we use this. But one thing, you need to make sure that it should be equals to instead of that colon. And if you see, the namespace has been labeled, and as soon as you add that label, you will see that there is a warning related to like the violate the new pod security in force level this, and the container host which is running in the teamred, as we have seen earlier, it contains host path volumes. And as you can see in the first paragraph of this question, it was saying something related to host path, right? So this means the pods can access various data. So the point is that this pod is accessing a lot of data from even it is accessing each and every data, and that should not be a best practice. So what can we do right now? We first of all just again check the pods in the teamred, and as we have already set the label of this namespace, so it asks us to delete the pod of the deployment mentioned above, which is container host hacker. So I will just run the command to delete the pod, and then as per the policy the pod should not be created again, and let's see what will happen. Okay, it's taking time, but if you want to skip that time, you can just use hyphen grace period 0 hyphen force. So this will take 0 seconds to delete any object. which is kind of a forcefully you're deleting any resource, right? So you can use that. So the pod is deleted right now. So let's check again the pod in the team red, and we are not able to see the pod. Now if I check the replica sets in the team red, again, yeah, the desired replica sets is 1, and then current and ready are 0. So what I'll just describe the replica set again, and I need to provide the replica set object. Then I will provide the namespace, and then we can see there are a lot of events we can see as a type of warning, and the reason is failed create. Okay, so let's read the reason. Replica set controller combined from similar event error creating pods container host is forbidden because it violates the pod security that we have set baseline colon latest. Okay, so that was expected, and it asked us to write this event logs which is containing the reason. That's why the pod is not created into this particular file. So what I'll do, I'll just copy this one warning, or what I can do, I can simply use Vim editor, and then I will copy this, and then I will open this and I'll just paste it. And if I check this, so we can see the replica set events string is there. So that's it for this question. Please check out the playlist for this CKS KillerShell series. The link is given in the description box, and also you can check out the pinned comment. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a good day.